So every day I feel the quiet pressure to be more, to be making more money, to be improving myself in whatever way, shape, or form. And this has become a really big problem where it puts a lot of stress on me. And I know that I'm not the only one that speaks about this or resonates with this because I've spoken to other guys similar in my situation. Where if you're a guy who, I don't know, perhaps in your early 20s, maybe even 30s, and all the social media stuff that I will see, maybe on things like YouTube or perhaps even, Instagram, whatever it might be, that is always telling you all the things you should be, all the expectations you should have, all the stuff you should have sorted out as a man. Now, I'm not saying that stuff is necessarily bad. What I am saying is that it can feel pretty intense. It can feel pretty intense sometimes, and I know I've spoken to other guys, right? I mean, I have a flatmate at the moment, and me and him, can feel this pressure, right? The pressure to have things sorted, and it's even worse when you see guys maybe in their early 20s or something, which, have perhaps, or at least maybe on the outside, what seems to be all the stuff that you should have, all the stuff which makes it seem like your life is sorted. And if this is the sort of stuff that resonates with you, I think really the main thing that I'm just understanding, or at least the thing that I'm doing, is just focusing on what I want to do and what I believe is best going to benefit me and taking it step by step. Where instead of focusing so much on trying to get everything done, focusing on the thing that I want to get done and bit by bit and stuff that means a lot to me. And to me at the moment, or I know at the beginning of lockdown, it was getting into fitness. It was, building up a physique that I felt happy about. And I'm at a point now where I'm pretty happy with my self image. And that was stuff which I had to build upon over time. And now I'm in a phase where I'm trying to, improve effectively, my sort of finances. I mean, I've been working on my sort of business for 2.5 years, and honestly speaking, it hasn't been or gotten to where I want it to be. And I now realize, through all this time that I've sort of spent, perhaps on the business side of things, I think, well, why haven't I got it all sorted out? Right? Why am I not where I want to be? And it's even more demoralizing when you see people that say they've made 10K a month or something within the space of like a couple weeks. And I guess really what I'm just sort of saying is the expectation to feel like you should have everything in check, right? To be the man, right? And not gonna lie, I do want to be the man, right? I do want to be the guy that can turn up and sort of provide and protect, and who has his health in check, who has his money in check, who is sort of has a lot of self respect and for himself and that sort of thing. And although I am building on those areas, right? I'm going to the gym. I've just recently got into fighting the last couple months just to sort of build up that confidence. And obviously, I've sort of been trying to really make this business stuff work. But it's never, or at least for me, it's never been the streamlined that I want it to be. And I imagine a lot of other guys sort of going through that as well. So I guess really like if this is the stuff that sort of resonates with you and you're feeling a lot of the sort of pressure to be better, right? To be better, to have everything that you want sorted out. Really understand that, yeah, okay, and for me, right, I'll see tons of people online that are winning, but there's tons of people who also aren't. And I realized that for me, I might actually be in a better position than quite a few other people. And this thing that I'm working towards is actually probably going to be like more useful long term. So if you're feeling that pressure at the moment, don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to you. Don't let you feel that whatever your life situation is at the moment that you need to have achieved something or have this thing by a certain age, by a certain time frame. Because the comparison stuff is always going to get you. You're always going to feel like you're comparing yourself to others. And that's what I've been doing, right? But it's just focusing on the stuff that you can control, focusing on things bit by bit and being grateful for the things you are working toward and things that you are building. Because I think at the end of the day, that's the sort of stuff that's really going to matter. But just really sharing my thoughts. I hope you found this sort of useful. And if this stuff resonates at all, do let me know. I'd love to sort of hear your thoughts and what you're currently sort of doing and how you're facing this problem. But yeah, don't let the pressure get to you. Just keep focusing on the thing that you want to work on and take it bit by bit. Don't feel like there is a time frame or something. Sure, don't necessarily feel like you should just, relax and do nothing, but I think there is a part where you can use that pressure to maybe be the man as a way of being able to build up who you want to be and work toward the stuff. I think that pressure is good. Sorry. I think that pressure is good, but I also think that the pressure can really be quite a bit too much as well. So, really let me know what you think on that. But that said, take care and keep going.